What happens when a high school theater department tries to put on a show in a year like 2020? A year shuckened by a pandemic that has virtually shut down the world. A year where many theater departments had to close shop. To even try to put on a high school show would certainly be difficult, especially given the requirements to wear a mask even while performing. Many high school theater departments just decided to cancel fall production and wait till spring. But one theater department tried to perform a show that was completely out of the ordinary. A show to try to bring some happiness to theater. To prove something. No matter what happens, the show must go on. This is the story of Change the Channel. I know whenever I was first presented with the idea of Change the Channel, I was very skeptical. A show in 2020 is not going to work, I thought. There's going to be too much to do. There's going to be too many factors to weigh in. Other theater departments already canceled a fall show. This isn't going to work, I thought. But whenever I sat down with Miss Erin Samuels, our Flower Bluff theater director, she calmed down some of my worries. And she really provoked some insightful details and some great ideas to go with a show like this. What inspired you to make a show like Change the Channel?
We didn't exactly make a play. I would call it more of a short film / movie. And we just decided as a theater department that we would rather do something as opposed to nothing this year. And so we kind of came up with the idea to, instead of live streaming a play or trying to do something like that, we would put together a little short film. And so I brainstormed with some of my thespian officers and my seniors, and basically kind of based it off of an assignment that I used to give to my middle schoolers, which was called Change the Channel. And basically the idea was that there is a multi-generational family and they can't decide what to watch on television. And so they're changing the channel and they're surfing the channels, and all of the students are the shows, the commercials, a couple of music videos, and we decided to do a parody of some of the common shows that you might find out there.
Miss Samuels wasn't the only one involved in making a show like Change the Channel. The actors had to step up big, and they did, coming up with most of the ideas and even the script, with Miss Samuels giving them full creative ability to do so. One of the more interesting ideas that come with that creative ability was The Search for Timmy. The Search for Timmy was a ghost hunting show based on finding the mythical Timmy ghost in the Flower Bluff Auditorium, which many Flower Bluff theater students say is real, but I digress. One of the actors in it was Shakari Thompson, who plays the cameraman in the show. Jakari is a seasoned actor and has been acting in Flower Bluff theater shows for 3 years. He details more of the challenging aspects of following COVID procedures in an interview I filmed with him.
My experience with Change the Channel is a lot different from any of my experiences with any of the productions we've had at this school. Given the guidelines we had with, social distancing and the pandemic and whatnot, it was different having to act with a mask on. I really had to make sure I projected my voice a lot more, and then social distancing, I had to make sure that I was a lot less physical with other, my people around me, making sure that I wasn't too physical with them. Overall, though, it was still fun, It was still nice to act in a different way. It was interesting to see how I could be more dynamic with my acting. But overall, I don't think it was that. It wasn't too inconvenient. Not as inconvenient as I would think. Acting like that.
Although Jakari says that it was very frustrating at first to act with a mask on and social distance, it got better for him as time went on. I could share the same experience as I was acting physically as well. And although it was very frustrating at the beginning to project with a mask and articulate, it got better as it went on. But another experience that is missing from this is that of the online students. The online students got to film at home with no such worry about COVID due to them being at home. And they got to film some sketches with their siblings. One such case is Catalina Chapman. She got to film a sketch with her sister, and she also got to film a sketch of her own detailing a 15-year-old shampoo. She explains in a very badly recorded interview, because I couldn't figure out how to record an interview online, how it is acting online. What was it like performing in Change the Channel as a digital actor?
I thought it was gonna be really hard to come up with my own stuff by myself, but I found the inspiration by just watching TV, and it turned out easier than I thought.
What was the best part of acting virtually?
I got to do it with my sister, who also acted in it, and I got to be in her show, and she got to help me with mine.
What's your biggest takeaway from performing in a show such as Change the Channel?
I really like how I could edit my own video and do it again if I didn't like it. It's not like on stage acting where whatever happens, happens, and you can't have any redos.
The last people to acknowledge are the tech people. The tech people really helped out this show. They helped out inspire it, they helped out make it, they helped out edit it, they helped out filmed it. And without them, it would have been a jumbled mess of garbage. Change the Channel shows that art can go on no matter what. And it gives a little bit of hope to a lot of theaters. And a lot of local high schools do a similar show like Change the Channel. And although small, it means a lot to a community to have something in a year like 2020. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.